After Portugal drew with DR Congo in their opening match, the whispers about the 41-year-old turned louder. The Telegraph wrote, "The day after Lionel Messi showed why he is still in Argentina's team, Portugal were perhaps given a reminder of why Cristiano Ronaldo should not be in theirs." 5 days later, Ronaldo walked out in Houston and scored twice in the first 39 minutes. His teammates tried to get him his hat trick. It was not to be. Portugal won 5-0. The problem, for every team left in this tournament, is what those 2 goals actually mean. Ronaldo's first goal against Uzbekistan made him the first man or woman in history to score at 6 different World Cups. His first World Cup goal came against Iran in 2006. He was 21. The gap between that goal and this one is exactly 20 years and 11 days, the longest stretch between a player's first and most recent World Cup goals ever recorded. To understand why that's a problem, you have to understand what everyone thought was about to happen. Against Congo, Ronaldo looked old and slow. Messi had a hat trick, Mbappe scored twice, Haaland scored twice. Ronaldo had nothing. The narrative was already forming. The greatest rivalry in football history was ending, and only one of them was still relevant. ESPN noted that Ronaldo hasn't had a real impact at the highest levels of club football in at least 5 years. His Saudi Pro League goals are impressive in volume. They are not the same as a World Cup knockout stage. Every serious analysis pointed in the same direction. This was a farewell lap, not a title challenge. Then something else happened. Ronaldo's brace against Uzbekistan made him the oldest player in World Cup history to score twice in a single match, breaking a record that had been set just 24 hours earlier by Lionel Messi. Messi held it for 1 day, Ronaldo took it back. But here's where it gets interesting. Ronaldo said after the match, "Records are always nice, but my goal is always to help the national team achieve its objectives." That's not a man coasting on reputation. That's a man who has spent 6 months listening to the world tell him he's finished, and responding not with words, but with a brace in front of 68,000 people. And the team around him makes this genuinely dangerous. Bruno Fernandes provided the assist for Ronaldo's second. Nuno Mendes was everywhere. Rafael Leao came off the bench and scored the 5th. Portugal aren't a one-man band built around a declining icon. They are a deep, technically excellent squad with the best finisher in the history of the sport still operating at the center of it. ESPN's pre-tournament analysis noted directly, if Portugal win this World Cup, there is a very real chance Ronaldo wins the Ballon d'Or at 41 years old. That sentence, written before a ball was kicked, now feels less ridiculous than it did. The deeper you look, the harder this becomes to ignore. Ronaldo is now Portugal's all-time leading scorer at World Cups with 10 goals, passing Eusebio. He is the oldest outfield player to start a World Cup match in history. He has scored at 6 tournaments across a span that started when most of the players in this tournament were children. Writing off Cristiano Ronaldo, one analyst noted before the tournament, would be a dangerous mistake. Few players have built careers around defying expectations like the Portuguese icon. That was written as a caveat. It now reads like a warning. Messi leads the Golden Boot. Mbappe and Haaland are 1 goal behind him. The next generation has arrived and is performing, but somewhere in Houston, a 41-year-old who was supposed to be a liability is sitting top of Group K, unbeaten, with 2 World Cup goals and Portugal's most dangerous squad in a decade around him. The World Cup has a Cristiano Ronaldo problem. The problem is that nobody who planned to beat him actually planned to beat this version of him. So here's the question. Is Ronaldo the last of his kind, or is he proof that elite mentality at the highest level has no expiration date?